All right, everyone, buckle up. It's that spooky time of year, and our favorite yellow friends, the Minions, have a very special, very important, and very asterisk creepy delivery to make. Look at them go! Kevin Ever, the brave leader, is holding the package. It's a special Halloween invitation addressed to the old spooky house on the hill. You know the one, right? The one with the creaky gates and the shadowy windows that always look like they're watching you. Kevin, with all the confidence in the world, marches forward. He's got this. This is just a simple delivery. What could possibly go wrong? He takes one step, then another, his little legs pumping. But wait, what's that? A gnarly old tree root, sticking out of the ground like a bony finger. And whoops! Down goes Kevin! He trips, he tumbles, and the precious invitation goes flying through the air, flipping end over end like a ghostly acrobat. It lands with a soft asterisk splat asterisk right in the muddiest puddle on the path. Oh, Kevin! Not the best start, buddy. Stuart Ever, the cool one, just shakes his head. Come on, Kevin! He carefully steps over the treacherous route, scoops up the now mud-caked envelope, and wipes it on his overalls. Good as new. Well, maybe not, but it's the thought that counts. He glances at Bob, who's lagging a bit behind, his eyes wide and glued to the spooky house. Bob is not having a good time. You can just tell. The wind whistles through the bare trees, and it sounds an awful lot like a ghostly moan. As they continue up the winding, leaf-strewn path, the atmosphere gets even the trees craned over them, their branches like skeletal arms reaching out. Stuart, trying to act brave for Bob, puffs out his chest and leads the way. He's looking left, looking right, trying to spot any more tricky roots. But you know what he's not doing? He's not looking up. And that, my friends, is a classic mistake. He walks straight into a giant, sticky, and probably very old. It covers a fuse from his goggle to his little black shoes. And Stuart does what any self-respecting minion would do. He completely freaks out. He starts screaming in that high-pitched gibberish we all know and love, flailing his arms and legs, trying to get untangled. It's like he's doing some kind of crazy, panicked dance. Kevin and Bob just stare for a second, a mix of shock and, let's be honest, a little bit of amusement. Kevin eventually helps him pull the sticky strands off, but Stuart is still shuddering. I think he might have a new phobia. Now, it's Bob's turn for some trouble. He has been so focused on Stuart's spiderweb fiasco that he has been watching his own feet. He steps on a pile of crunchy autumn leaves, and his foot sinks right through. He yelps and pulls it back, and we see what was hiding underneath. A tiny, toy skeletal hand, sticking out of the leaves as if it's waving hello. Bob lets out a squeak and jumps about 3 feet in the air, right into Kevin's arms. The spooky house isn't even the scariest part of this trip. It's the journey itself. They've been through a lot, our little heroes. A muddy mishap, a spiderweb surprise, a bony hello from the ground. They huddle together, shaking, but they're minions. They have a job to do. They can see the porch now. Just a few more steps. The house looms over them. Its windows, like dark, empty eyes. A single Jacko lantern sits on the porch rail, its carved smile looking more like a sneer in the gloomy light. They creep forward, one step at a time, their little hearts probably beating like drums. They finally make it. They're standing on the creaky wooden porch, right in front of the enormous, dark wood door. It has a giant, rusty knocker shaped like a bat. Kevin, being the leader, is the one who has to do it! He takes a deep breath, reaches up, and gives the knocker a tentative asterisk tap. Tap! Tap asterisk. The sound echoes, way louder than it should. And then, silence. They wait. And wait! Bob is hiding behind Kevin, peeking out with one eye. Stuart is trying to look cool, but he's fidgeting with his overalls. Just when they think no one's home, they hear a sound. A low, slow, asterisk, creak. The gigantic door begins to inch open, all by itself. A dark darkness appears, and it grows wider and wider. The minions are frozen in place, their eyes wide with terror. They can't see anything inside, just pure, inky blackness. But then, something starts to emerge from the darkness. It's long. It's pale. It's a hand. But it's not a normal hand. It's a long, skeletal hand with bony fingers that slowly uncurl, reaching out towards them. That's it! That's the final straw! All three minions let out a synchronized, ear-splitting shriek. They don't even think. They drop the muddy invitation on the doormat, turn around, and run for their lives. They scramble off the porch, trip over each other, and sprint back down the path faster than they've ever run before. They don't look back. They don't stop. They run past the skeletal hand in the leaves, past the scene of the spiderweb incident, past the puddle that claimed their dignity. They just run and run, screaming in gibberish the whole way. But here's the funny part. As they disappear into the distance, the camera pans back to the doorway. The skeletal hand pulls back, and a small kid, probably no older than 7, steps out onto the porch. He's wearing an amazing skeleton costume, complete with a long, bony glove. He looks down, sees the muddy envelope, and picks it up. He opens it, and a big smile spreads across his face. Sweet! An invitation to the party, he says, completely unaware of the absolute terror he just caused. He looks down the path, shrugs, and goes back inside, the big door creaking shut behind him. Poor minions. They face their greatest fears for nothing. What an adventure! You gotta love the minions. They're so brave, until they're not. Thanks for watching this spooky, silly tale. If you enjoyed their Halloween delivery fail, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun videos. Let us know in the comments what your favorite part was. Stay safe and have a happy Halloween. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.